Yo, fish best deck, gonna make 6 interruptions, no hand traps, insane combo. Okay, yeah, Triff's out of the picture. Hi guys, Freaky Fish can have another video for today. This time we're gonna look at a very snazzy combo that I managed to do at locals last night. I put a few pictures of my inboard in a few various Discord groups and Facebook groups, and I was like, oh, cool, how did you do that combo? I was like, that's pretty cool. I won't lie, I couldn't remember 100% how I did the combo. I was like, oh yeah, I had this starting hand, I think, and vice versa. Then I started speaking to some people in the Shark Discord, and they're like, oh, you must have done this. I was like, oh, I must have done that. But then they were like, oh, did you do this? I was like, no, I didn't do that. So together we managed to piece that combo back together. And shout out to Callum in the Shark Discord. He managed to actually show me a quick DB replay of the combo that I did. It was my combo, but I forgot it, so I'll take it. Anyway, yeah, guys, this is the end board. In this end board, you're ending on Kraken, Dweller, Utopic Future, Double Toad, and 2 cards in hand. Normally, you won't have the 2 cards in hand. You just have a extra card in hand because it is a 4-card combo. In the picture, I did use Desires. That's the other thing, guys. I am also very ill today, so if you just see some editing because I'm dying, it's probably because I'm dying. Anyway, I'll show you the quick combo, and then we'll do some random test hands. The starting hand you need for that board is you need these 4 cards here. I also had a Desires, which in the picture I drew into a Veiler Shafana. The Shafana was dead, but the Veiler was good, so that gave me my 6th interruption. And the Shafana's there for a follow-up. A lot of people were asking, oh, what's your follow-up, though? Like, Toads go to grave, I get 2 cards back, so I start my turn with 4/5 cards in hand. Smile. I'll explain everything in the combo, and then we'll see how we go. Well, you start obviously by normal summoning Lantern Shark. This in the actual picture was Batuneful Princess, but for ease sake, I'm going to show it's Lantern Shark. But if it's Batuneful, you just summon a Lantern anyway. The Lantern then on summon summons the Buzzsaw. You go Buzzsaw F, target self. You summon Angler. It's very important to do Angler here. You're then going to overlay using the Angler, that's the important part, into Bahamut Shark. And you're going to put that in the EMZ because you're just going to need the space for later on. You're then going to detach the Angler to summon your first Ribbit. Now you're now protected against things like Nibiru and just some other interruptions that aren't quite niche. You're then going to go to White Mirror to summon back the Angler and to search for another Angler. Bloop. You're then going to make these into another Bahamut to summon your other Toad. It doesn't matter really where for zones at the moment. This Bahamut, just detach any fish, doesn't matter which, to summon your Toad number 2. From here, you're going to overlay your 2 Bahamuts into Draco, the F-Zero, and Utopic. You're then going to detach 2 materials from that to summon the XYZ Remora. And then Remora effect on board will summon back 2 fish from your graveyard. So now you've got all of your zones are being used up, and Draco's in the EMZ. You're then going to overlay the 2 fish or whatever into a Dweller. Then, because you haven't yet used Angler effect in hand, you can summon the Angler, overlay these into your Kraken. This could, in theory, be another Bahamut, and then you can get like a 3rd Toad. So you can go for Triple Toad, Triple Toad, Draco, Abyss Dweller, plus Bahamut. I like the Kraken because it's just like an easy like pop. So say if my opponent, I don't know, normal summons something that threatens my board, or they maybe go for like a zoo play and they're like gonna smack me directly and then rank up into Zeus and like nearly wipe my entire board, I can just pop the thing on summon. But yeah, do remember this is a 4 cards. I know it is a 4-card combo and people are like, oh, it's not very good. Like, who cares? It's fish, it's fun. If you do have a better combo or an addition to this, please always leave a comment below. What I'll do now is I'll do a quick test hand as well, just to showcase a random combo as part of this video. All right, random test hand time. I've really shuffled this deck up. We'll see how it goes. Like I said, I did play this deck at locals last night. Expect some replays coming up soon, although I do have a lot of replays to upload already, so it might be like a week away. There was one problem with this deck. It did tend to sometimes open too many hand traps, which can happen. Like you open double Imperm, double Chalice, Lantern Shock 1 point. I was like, that's going to happen. But it's the problem with playing like a deck like this, is you play so many staple cards that sometimes you just don't draw engine pieces. It can happen to any deck, you're a brick. Alright, so random test hand, Ready Fusion, Imperm, Pot Desires, XYZ Remora, and Ash. This is good. We're good both going second and going first. We've got 2 hand traps, and we've got technically a rank 1 play already, rank 4 play, sorry. Anyway, we'll go first. So we're Pot Desires, We'll draw 10 cards. Again, I'm not going to do any interruptions on my opponent's side, just to see how this one actually works out. If they do ash this, then you just go Bahamut Toad with 2 interruptions. So you make 3 interruptions, or if you know they're playing something that's graveyard reliant, you can make a Dweller, because that normally auto wins those games. We'll draw 2 cards here, another Imperm, and a Buzzsaw. Okay, so that's double Toad Draco with 2 hand traps. For those who don't know how to do that, I'll just quickly show you this. No, we can do better, actually. So we'll start off with a Ready Fusion, and we will summon out a rare fish. You have to do this before you normal summon a Buzzsaw, because Buzzsaw does lock you into XYZs, remember, guys. Normal the Buzz. We'll activate the Buzz here, summoning... it doesn't really matter from what we summon from grave, to be honest, from deck. We'll summon an Angler to get it into rotation, as I call it, because you want to add back an Angler with Toad eventually. We'll then overlay these dying into Bahamut summon Toad. That's Toad number 1. We're then going to put Bahamut in the extra monster zone and overlay him for, try to keep everything in view, sorry guys, overlay him into Vespernato. We're then going to detach the, oh wait, what have I done? I should have detached the material to summon the Toad. Sorry guys, that's confused me. We're then going to summon the Remora by detaching 2 materials from the Vespernato. And then Remora on board is going to summon the 2 fish from our grave. This is going to be a triple Toad Draco. So we overlay these for a Bahamut F, summon Toad. Overlay these for Bahamut. And then Bahamut F, summon Toad. It's almost like there's a pattern here. And then you just overlay the 2 Bahamuts that are left into a Draco. I'd put him in defense just because of habit. So with this, a random test hand, we have got 3 Omni negates, a monster negate, and then plus 3 hand traps. Don't forget, if they do break our board, or like I know in the grind game, when all 3 Toad go to grave, we get to add back 3 cards and do the whole thing over again. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're new to the channel, please drop me a subscribe, click that bell. I am a fish channel, in case you haven't noticed, and I'm always looking to get to my next milestone. I did recently reach 1k subscribers, which is a big bonus, and I will also say I've already gained 140 subscribers since then, so thank you guys if you're a new subscriber. Thank you for hitting that bell. But anyway guys, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you, goodbye.